place is rich with the sweet scent of flowers. Can we stay here for a while longer?
Styxia's moonlight is, and the River of Souls is so quiet. It's like everything that happened. No, this shouldn't be so. Now's not the time to feel down. We gotta pull ourselves together. By the way, it was Miss Cypher who asked. Huh? I don't know. This aura. Hey, what's that on the ground? Careful. It's... now where have I seen this before? What? How could they be here? Mommy! Look out! Wait! We both know. Let's try our best to deal with them for now, and we'll slip into the...
The river is full of fish.
What?
The flame chaser now.
Meow?
Don't run! I'm the real Cypher. Come on, don't be upset. I'm just giving you a Hey, I'm just making it up to you. You'd do the same in my shoes.
So, was that a Flame Reaver
Disguise? No. It's not as simple as that. For example...
we thought that...
That's right. And then you...
Well, we thought it must be...
Yep, exactly. Lies are what Zagreus is best at.
Power to make lies into real...
I sure love your... The seamstress trusts you for a reason. Besides, we still need to team up. Oh, was that your teleslate? Aren't you a popular... Curiosity, don't forget. I'm a demigod too. And there's a line reserved. But I don't believe in that. So, as long as I keep going down this path... That was a long speech. I'm getting thirsty at this rate. The treasures of Styxia aren't gonna float up on their own.
Arguments hold wisdom, and now it's been quite some time. Don't be too hard on yourself, my lord. This puzzle... Exactly. Of the 12 Titans of Inf, the weather itself reflects their mood. The sky above affects every citizen. Anti-Catherians have no home. I used anti-Catherian technology. Of course, that's only... You honor me with your trust. Not exactly, but we anti-Catherians are inherently sensitive to machinery. Carefully endowed our kind with a unique... If you give me some time, I might be able to fully restore this damaged car to its former glory. Then you and your esteemed companion could set off on your... Hypothetically, Lord Donham, if I could open up a path out of Amphorius that circumvents Aquila's divine punishment, would you consider ceasing your support for the... It's best if you don't delve too deeply into that question, my lord. All you need to know... The crucial point is, if you and your companion are unwilling to halt your support for the Chrysos heirs. Your prudence. Please don't misunderstand, Lord Donham. As the Theoros, I have no allegiance to their plans, nor am I obliged to obstruct. Out of respect for you, I hope to offer a peaceful solution to... I will not. As I said, are you asking this because you plan to refuse my offer and continue? So I see.
Such overwhelming... Answer me! Why do you...
Oh no! He can't hold on any. Drag him back here, friend! Are you okay?
I'm okay. I can handle... Thanks for worrying, buddy. Thanks for the help. To face Aqua...
Even so, it's impressive you thought of this training method. Battling the phantoms of the past in the River of Time?
It's working pretty well, but combat isn't just about strength and skill. Don't worry, I've already arranged that. I asked him to make a suitable divine weapon for me.
Oh, Cartonis is part of this flame chase journey.
Thinking about...
But, Finon, lately...
That's quite the sudden shift in time.
I've been holding this question in for a long time.
Don't worry. I'm not wielding my sword for... Times have changed. The responsibility I bear is... I'm far from finished. Every time out of energy for training today.
Sure, that's what I've been today. I'm definitely going... A girl's little secret. Don't pry.
That's the charm of this place. The three of us might not be into...
Here we are! Where was that slate last time? Was it here? Or maybe over here? I'm off to have some fun! It's free time now, so you should relax too.
I wonder what Finon and Mem are. Let's take a closer look.
Oh, I thought I felt a draft just now. Peeking? You could have just asked. Here, look, I'm reading this. Antiques Appraisal. How to make a fortune. Whew, your comments cut deep. It's tough to find a good comeback. I've spent a lot of time pondering how a Goliath became such... That's the perk of growing up in a big... Talk too much. As a leader...
Month of cultivation, curtain fall at home. But then again, are there even any spots left to fish in? Ah, you scared me! Bursting into someone's world like that. Well, no more jokes. There's...
Something's odd about Mem. What are they flipping through?
Oh, these cards are so detailed and ruler, weaver, travel. But the interpretation for each card is so long. Ah! What a coincidence! We meet again. But you must be busy, so I won't bother you for now. Hope your day, every day, is joyful.
So suspicious. Not like their usual self.
You sure are persistent. All right, all right. I'm totally...
What are you guys chatting about? Is this...
Why are you here too?
Sorry, seeing you two. Never thought Mem would be into divination.
I wanted to set up a surprise. But getting caught halfway through, it's only never...
A surprise, huh? Someone else used...
And you must be pretty familiar with all sorts...
No, I know nothing about it. If the good omens foretold by divination were true, my hometown, Heidi, so that don't forget, we've got Lady Trina. Every other form of divination is...
To me, divination could be a power that guides. They always cast a shadow in front of us. That's why people turn to divination. It's just... After all, the first chapter of the divination...
Strange. That person I knew used to say similar things. Maybe it was her tone. Right, I still carry a card she once used.
Oh, wow! It's so Oh, now that you mention it, yes. It...
Speaking of which, partner, there's something I haven't shared with you all. Who's there? You are...
These folks are up to no good.
Black clothing. Masks. Are they cleaners?
To directly call us. Your friend seems quite interested in us. We can't let our esteemed guests pass away without...
During the Chrysos War, to combat the Chrysos, their task was to erase anyone with golden blood.
Well, this historical perspective seems... Could you disclose the name of the author behind this popular legend, Lord?
You should have stayed buried in the dark. Not one citizen would cast their vote.
What does it matter? We people have become too accustomed to peace.
Complete nonsense.
You've probably figured out.
Keep your cool, partner. All right. Let's hear it. My shoulders might be sore, and my...
How's it going, Cinny? This place fits. It's a bit small, but...
Thank you, Lady Treeby. With this, you like it here too, little
it's so bright here. Maybe you...
Lady Treeby makes a good point. But Twilight...
Right. How does the legend go again?
Even Lady Treeby?
We just haven't prepared... now we remember. Kremnos in the firmament, with Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight, striking down the Eye of Twilight, the divine war between thereafter. The Skyfolk Grudge, finally, those descended from Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight. The historical records...
Oh, I forgot. For Lady Treeby. But that day will come. I believe it. Lord Crediros?
Miss Hyacinth. And Lady Treeby. Good to see you're doing all right. I heard from the citizens you were nearby and came to check.
Doing all right. What's going...
There's been another violent incident at the market. A shop was smashed.
How can this be? I always thought that...
That was true in the past. But these days, forgive my bluntness.
Aggie...
In my opinion, malevolent forces have noticed the slack in the golden threads.
The Citizens' Assembly just wrapped up.
The Chrysos heirs won by only one vote, Lady Treeby. For my years...
Trouble! Miss Hyacinth! Trouble! Clementine! Please! Something terrible has happened at Marmorial...
What is it, Doctor? Calm yourself and talk us through.
Lady Aglaya! It's Lady Aglaya who's in trouble.
I still remember. Its purpose was to commemorate the first Flame Chase journey. Rules were set then. No one was allowed to enter, apart from guests invited by the Gold Weaver. But, I guess, you're no longer pretending to follow the rules, are you, Lady Kindness?
You ageless witch, hiding behind a divine facade to deceive mortals.
Kind? There's no need in competence. Anaxagoras humiliated all of you before the citizens. If you still had any shred of shame, you...
Demigod, why not gaze into the water's reflection and see These days you're not only blind, but also deaf. The cleaners were born for this moment. When all orders, rules, and laws fail to restrain you.
If you're in such a hurry.
Going toe-to-toe with a demigod? We're not that foolish. The dagger isn't at your throat, but...
Your gravest accusation is that my humanity is fading. And you claim my concern for mortal joys and sorrows is nothing but a facade. If that accusation holds, what makes you think the lives of these civilians will sway me in the slightest?
Fine. I'll gladly use a few more words to Like I said, you're not only blind, but deaf too. Lately, you failed to notice the thefts we arranged in the market, nor did you catch humanity fading. Aglaya, why not use your precious golden thread to peer into my thoughts?
In this moment, I only regret not being more ruthless. Because
you finally figured it out.
I want you to have this knucklebone talisman thing.
That girl who can't speak or hear. What if she accidentally? You know better than anyone what it feels like to lose your sight. Imagine if 1,000 years ago you, already blind, had also lost your voice and hearing in your youth. Would you still have become the Aglaya? Look at those broken, pleading eyes. How disappointing. If this plan fails, we still have dozens of splendid...
I thought I could buy some more time. In these 1,000 years, I've witnessed the fall of 10 titans. From my naive arrogance at the beginning to slowly. Now, it's time to let go. I should be grateful. Grateful that I've reached this moment. To let my departure become a path for others to follow. Have I done enough? If I embrace that prophecy now, and sink into the warmth of these waters, will the wandering wind stop to mourn me, Cyphra?
I've come as promised. Look at this box full of... Come on! As we agreed, I want to buy them...
Little thief! You've got some nerve, barging into my shop dressed in those tattered rags. What have you brought? Let me see.
Here, take a look. Only the finest goods. See the sapphire?
Such exquisite luster. I've only...
Wait. You've seen one before.
It's just an old memory. My family estate...
Wow! A daughter rebuilding her family business.
Mind your manners, Kitty. Tell me, Cyphra, where did you...
I won them fair and square. Speak up, seamstress. Give me a straight answer.
Strange. But my golden thread doesn't...
That's because I'm not lying.
Is that so? The scars and the mud stains on your face tell...
Come on. just do business without all this chatter. Don't worry.
How can I trust a word you say when you're so skilled at lying?
Dealing with you rich people is such a...
Hold on. Your treasure? Alex, that said, I do have some...
What do you have in my...
Look. Come a bit.
Oh, it's shimmering.
These golden boots are the Gold Weaver's greatest treasures. Legend has it that Zagreus blessed these boots. Put them on, Cypher. And...
You rich folks just...
What's wrong?
Do you have a smaller size?
Well, I suppose you'll have to...
Do you have to interrupt me in the middle of my story?
Those boots definitely don't hold Zagreus' divine path. You're Amphorius' most cunning liar.
Watch your mouth, or I'll feed you to the fish in the river. Weren't you curious how I got tangled up with...
I didn't expect such a symbols, but boss lady, there's a chance.
You're defending her.
No. I just think the story's so moving. It'd be a shame.
Good thing you've still got a sharp tongue. Enough chit-chat. Let's take a look. Let me take a good sniff of this air. This air, it's filled with this... Thanks to Castorus and Greytime for treasure hunting.
Well, I have a suggestion. How about you...
Listen closely. Do you hear that?
80-20 it is. How generous you are, boss lady Cypher.
Anyway, what's with all this water?
Ooh, the mighty demigod of trick.
You wouldn't understand. The people of Dolos are talented in many ways. Why don't we have a race? Long distance, sprint, or laps?
What's got you so worked up? Relax.
Cats hate getting wet. What's so hard to understand about that? Now, hurry up and figure out a way across.
Don't rush me. Let me... got it. What?
Not a good... I'll play along. Let's see where this goes, Bartolos.
Tell me, how did you hunt for treasure when I wasn't around, boss lady?
Trying to trick me into saying something. Not a chance.
Ooh.
Was this device designed by priests of...
Don't underestimate me, boss. Just find a cozy dry corner and wait for me. Mission accomplished. Now you don't have to worry about your tail getting wet.
Not bad, but just a warning.
Don't worry, trust me. For this.
Huh. This feels truly magical. When did you pick up this trick? We're here. Can we turn off this spotlight now? It's really blinding.
No problem. Just use the device over there to shut it off.
The scent of gold coins, gems, and fine leather. It's so refreshing. Yes. Right. What are you waiting for? Start digging.
Roger that. Watch me.
Wow! That's a huge chest. Wow. A massive haul. As expected for a realm of Fagusa's disciples. This entire chest is filled with ornaments made from ocean's tears.
Thanks for the gift, boss. Look at the clarity of this purple crystal. Let me try this on. Where is my track?
How long have we known each other? I can't believe you
How could I have forgotten about truth and a lie becomes reality?
The demigod of trickery's divine gift. All right, enough fooling around. Here.
Cypher rules! I've already pinpointed the next stroke. Boss lady, we're set to make a fortune this time! Got any plans on how to spend it?
Of course. Spend nothing. Have you forgotten my silly prophecy?
Whoa! Isn't that like...
Uh-huh.
Once activated, this thing makes a racket that can be heard...
Hey! If you don't want the trickery to be exposed...
Boss lady, you're absolute... Here we go round the river of souls. Spirit deep.
There's a big guy guarding this. Look at its face. Oh.
Yeah. So ugly. Ugly enough to make even me.
If that ugly brute messes up my face...
Indeed, that would be heartbreaking.
Lisa, how about you take the...
Right. Fleeing Victor. Huh?
Let's try it this other way.
I underestimated you. Receive divinity.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
I'll see you off. Move. Repent. Eternal stay. And return!
Some value eternal.
This is being in sync?
Stay away. Embrace a new life. Nature, protect us!
Such an ugly and useless creature. Hey, the Bartolos.
Yeah. I mean, squeak.
Look at you, all shaken up. Should be safe here now.
Aye, boss lady saber.
It doesn't smell like anything valuable this time. Huh.
Ooh, this looks tragic.
Probably not. At least, I'm still left for Dolos. It does seem unfair, doesn't it?
Yeah, the world just isn't fair. Speaking of the world-bearing titan, Cypher, didn't you tell me once you used to be an apprentice at Kefali's priestly court?
Huh. Did I?
Yeah, you definitely told me, and I remember it clearly.
Oh, right. I did tell you. Honestly, I was only interested in the wallets of the old...
Oh, I see.
Who asked you to picture that?
Right. I didn't think about that.
How ridiculous. Where did this roadblock come from? Ugh, this is so annoying.
Oh dear, we're stuck here. What should we call on that big noisy?
Never thought that thing would.
Leave it to me. I don't need a controller. Hand of Zagreus, my darling. Looks like a charm.
Not bad. However.
Let's go to the next room.
Hey, slow down.
What did I have?
You know, that question. The one you specifically asked.
Forgive me, boss lady, but have you been under a lot of stress lately?
Oh. Maybe you're right. I have been a little on edge lately. Twinkle, twinkle in my chest, how this core flame is the this scent feels like
Incredible indeed.
Do I need to give instructions here?
What?
Oh. Isn't this a golden
Oh, isn't there a myth about this?
sheep humans? Whatever.
Puzzles and tricks are right up my alley. Told you, nothing can stop me. Cypher, it's your turn now.
Stop. Stay there. And don't turn around.
Huh? What do you mean?
I told you. Don't move.
My poor old back.
Shh, quiet. Don't say it. That seamstress.
What? Boss, do you mean?
Stay put and keep quiet. I'll handle her. Whoa, whoa. Seamstress. Getting sneaky, aren't we? Did you think I wouldn't notice your little spies lurking around me?
As time passes, I find myself leaning with only the power of this little nymph. Naturally, I couldn't slip past your sharp eyes, Cyphera.
Even if you could fully control Bartolos's mind. You've gone to such lengths to spy on my every move. What exactly are you after? I've told you before, you don't need me to succeed. What? I already made an exception and got involved with Castorus and Grey Mystery. Asking for more now. Isn't that pushing your luck a bit too far?
I've plotted and schemed my... I've spent centuries trying to figure out where I went wrong. Replaying every moment over and over. But you've never given me a chance to explain myself.
Don't talk to me like that.
1,000 years ago, out of foolishness, I let my silence.
My silence.
So this time, I must say this to you. Even if it's all in vain. I need you, Cyphera. The Chrysos Heir's mission needs you. The finale I've delayed for far too long. It's finally here. Whatever resentment you still hold against me will fade once I'm gone. Please, come back to Akama. I'm begging you. Without you, they don't stand a chance.
I'll think about it, seamstress. But stop watching me.
Don't worry. As much as I'd love to hear your voice again, to see your face, it seems that chance will never come. Goodbye, Cyphera.
Goodbye, Aglaya.
What a shame. I thought there'd be some real treasure.
Turns out, those relics were once priceless.
Aww, hearing that from you makes it sound... Wait, why am I getting all sentimental? We haven't even... Oh!
If you see her, let her know this.
Could it have been back...
Do you remember now? Looks like you don't need me to jump. Don't underestimate that bug. It's every bit as dangerous.
Whoa! That's like some brainwashing, my boss. How did you realize something was wrong?
Actually, it gave itself away.
Speaking of the world-bearing type...
We've been partners in crime for 1,000 years. Absolutely.
But, boss lady, there's a chance...
And as far as I know, the embodiment of trickery despises that. Isn't that right? Zagreus.
You have a terrifyingly sharp mind.
After all, I'm the only one in the world who knows you're still alive. If you want to keep that lie from falling apart, you'd better keep playing your part.
Even if it weren't for saving my worthless little life, I'd still walk through fire.
You may have been reduced to this form, but you...
Speaking of which, Cypher, your life's been pretty great lately. Why get into trouble?
Honestly, I've been thinking. Maybe a trip back now wouldn't be too bad.
You're back again, Cyphera.
I need clothes. Anything. Just throw me something. A piece of cloth will do. Just enough to cover the wounds. I will pay back the amount I owe.
You're bleeding, Gold.
Yes. What about it? So what if I'm one of those chrysosairs they talk about? Those infinitely strong...
Cyphera.
Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint. Who knew that group of amazing people would include me?
Stop it, Cyphera. I'll give you clothes. Warm you up and stay here. Stay in my workshop until you're here.
Aren't you going to ask me?
Right. What's the use?
I don't need to ask. Nor do I need to use the golden thread. Stay here. You won't have to deal with the cold or go hungry.
Aren't you worried I'll ruin this place's reputation?
I wouldn't have invited you if I were worried about those things.
You're weird, seamstress.
You know, they say a child...
I've tried not to become a liar. What makes you think I won't?
Because I can feel it. That's why you keep coming by, but also why you hesitate. After taking over Nestia's divine authority, I became used to letting the go. Cyphera, you're an honest thing I've given to this world. And also... stay here with me.
You've got a way of talking that's hard to follow. All right, let's make it a deal.
Pressure, fear, planting seeds of anxiety. From what I know, these stories are true. Objectively, the rise of the Cleaners was... Even in these crumbling, to ask the vested interests to abandon.
are, Lord Donghung. We couldn't reach you on the teleslate. So you pests crawling in the shadows, back. You played your hand. Run while you still can. Stay away from Akama forever. Because Aglaya is dead. And in the...
Looks like...
She? Are you talking about the master?
Well, she thought you were weak.
Misinterpreting mercy for weakness shows they're still alive. With proper care, they'll... But I must warn you. I haven't fought a human if you feel as lucky as they are. Try me.
Finan is seriously upset.
Get out of here. Don't show your...
I've said it more than once, Lord Finan. We came only to ensure you weren't anywhere else. While you were unaware, we already accomplished our mission. So, Lord Finan.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Anyone who... I guess the opposition within... If the conspiracy is exposed, they'll be hunted down in the Holy City. Tell us, Lee. From more than one person, it doesn't seem... Stay calm. This could just be one of her schemes.
Finan, what should we do now?
Stay on course. I'll contact Treeby and ask her to keep the citizens calm. I won't be merciful this time.
Cartonis? Oh, you're forging a sword for fun. I haven't seen you wield the hammer in so long.
You, Aglaya, in this form, you come...
That's right. At this moment, my physical form is already shattered. It's time to fulfill our pact.
Of course.
The thing I entrusted to you.
Far too plain this vessel is.
I insist. Over the past 1,000 years, every piece of fabric I've worked with has been... This ornament stands apart. It was a gift from a child.
How to say goodbye to every...
I'm afraid there's no such detailed plan, that the moment has come. My departure will give them one less thing to worry about.
Invented for the Titans, Kremnos' soul. Is that what you want?
You've confirmed this with me repeatedly. Condense my divinity into this.
Selfless until envy that child there.
Please, take me.
The city is silent. And tension is... The news is probably spread by now. Every house... I can't imagine how she... Unless it's all a part of her plan. If this is all part of a larger plan, let's go find her. Donghung came back before us. Well, maybe he's heard something. Don't worry. The cleaner, Lord Krateros. Were you in...
Regrettably, no one of eyewitnesses only saw.
It's fine.
Eyewitnesses at the Memorial Palace saw
Oh, God.
She showed no signs of life by the time they were too afraid to jump to conclusions. She was pierced through the heart by a
I also don't understand. The ones who appeared in the grove, and those who... They didn't have any reason, nor the courage.
I'll stay here to lead the guards and maintain... Also, Miss Hyacinth was the one who declared a Goliath.
Thank you. The baths are empty. Hyacinth.
You're back. I'm fine. I've been staying close to Lady Treby, and it's great that you could come back so quickly. Not well. After all, I tried to treat her immediately, declaring her death was the hardest thing. Lord Finan, don't push yourself.
It's fine. What I've lost is a mentor and a comrade in arms. But for Treby, you should rest, Hyacinth. You've been away.
Okay. See you later, everyone.
Next, we should visit Lady Treby.
Snowy. Little Gray.
Lady Treby.
Snowy, don't. You went to the grove to prepare yourself for the threats to Akama. We were always by Aggie's side throughout this. She knew she wouldn't see the end of the Flame Chief.
I know what Aglaya expected of me.
The scroll over there, I think, knows.
Finan, my humble... As I write this, you are locked in a battle of... I deeply regret and feel guilty for hastily pushing you, and I considered the debate a routine affair, assuming I could win merely with the support and experience we'd accumulated. The trap was likely set by the debater Calictus. He had prepared a severed golden thread in advance, revealing it to the public when Kindness was faltering in the debate. He claimed I was reading everyone's thoughts with the golden thread to cheat in the debate. I could have countered that low tactic in 100 ways. With deceitful scoundrels like you. You can imagine the reaction that comment provoked. At that moment, the divinity in this body might be eternal. But that is not the essence of me. I am a daughter of humanity. Realizing that my humanity was fading, I began to plan my exit. What kind of departure would not work? But I knew I couldn't simply fade away in my sleep like anyone else. The serpents have always lurked. If my departure were to be calm and I must feign weakness deliberately to make those serpents lose patience and act. The blaze soaring into the sky might sow fear and confusion. You're not perfect, Finan. I've witnessed your confusion, reckless, yet in your way, you are perfect. That might be what sets our Sky Father Kefali apart from other deities. Finan, while you zealously pursued strife, you are the destined world-bearer of Emphorius. Go, complete the flame-chased journey of the prophecy. I will be waiting at the end of the West Wind.
Aglaya, how... Alan, can you do me? Please, deliver a message to Lord Crata. Urge everyone who has concerns about the Holy City's future, and... Thank you. It's been a harrowing day for everyone. Please make sure to rest well. Cortonis. What brings you to Marmoreal Palace? I plan to get everything settled before coming to see you.
How are you holding up? Better than I expected?
There's no room for doubt anymore.
Right. Your assessment.
Is this it?
Dawn Maker. Before dawn, prepare.
Unbelievable. You've never seen that black-clad sword?
Precise, your description. Imbued it with the power of dawn. Wield it. May track.
Thank you, Cortonis.
Another thing.
What's this?
Stored here. This was her commitment.
Can she still hear us?
It's difficult to confirm in this way.
I understand. Let me keep... But when the world dashed her hopes, she would...
How will the Holy City continue without Lady Goldweaver? Look! Lord Finan is here.
Will he step up to lead Akama?
Not long ago, I spoke, I wrestled with every word, searching for the right ones to wrap. In the end, I remembered a lesson from one of my teachers. In battles where word, I followed his strategy. I painted my opponents as nothing more than pests, told the strategy worked. I secured enough votes to achieve my goal, but afterward, there wasn't even a flicker of joy. I realized that apparent victory masked a deeper failure. In my pursuit of success, I fueled division and strayed far from my very purpose that led me to the flame chase. This journey was supposed to unify, not divide. To strengthen us, not weaken us. It was the gold thread that mended our rifts in the past. Some saw it as a means of surveillance, a tool of control. But now she is gone. Yes, as you have heard, the demigod Aglaya, who guarded the holy city for a millennium, has indeed
Lady Goldweaver!
Find the murderer! Make them pay!
I felt the same as all of you initially. I wanted to stand here beside you, to condemn the sinners, to discuss retribution, and to see... But my perspective has changed. The golden threads that once bound this city have unraveled. Yet no one is celebrating their freedom from... Deep down, we all know the last safeguard against the harm we may do to each other is gone. No divine power will protect us from the malice in our hearts. From now on, only the moral code.
Finon has a way with words. Oh, all right.
The flame chase journey is nearing its end. Before I rise to the skies, I challenge you. Cast out the shadows and malice within your hearts. Let me bear witness. Even without the divine authority of romance, Akama will remain a sanctuary in these end times. A place for the better people.
Better people! Better people! Better people! Better people! Better people!
I appreciate your willingness to accept the challenge. You have reminded me to bear the burden of creation. I need only to give one thing. It's a gift she once gave me without hesitation, and now I share it with... There's still a long way to go before Amphorius is reborn. But we will not forget the past. Allow me this moment. I want to borrow a few minutes of your time. She was Akama's dressmaker, the leader of the Chrysos heirs. Was being us.
That singing sounds so familiar. That's our song. And Snowy used...
Yes, Lady Trian. Your songs always dispelled the clouds in my heart.
Snowy was so cute and kind when he was... Now...
Time spares no one.
Don't mention it. Your life...
Goodbye, Lady Trian.
I heard what you said. Are you...
Not at all, Professor Anaxa.
Good thing you're head, the Chrysos heir of Kefali. I had...
Who could have thought, Professor? By the way, I've complete...
Some things never change.
Goodbye, Professor Anaxa. Miss Castros, aren't you going to say something?
Lord Finan, you... Ever since we first met, you've seen me as a friend, but that's...
Dangerous.
Laughing and chatting with you, I sometimes forget who...
I hadn't thought of it that way.
Please, no apologies. Despite everything...
I feel the same.
Goodbye, Finan.
Goodbye, Gastros. Clya.
Remember, Finan, after completing the flame chase, the Chrysos heirs are the executors of the...
Rest assured, the difference between a presumption...
Well said.
It's late.
Anything else, even in your imagination?
No, thank you for...
Maybe what about this crumbling world? Goodbye, Fine.
Goodbye. Forget you. Like, we aren't parting ways forever. You're...
You know just how... I have a feeling we'll meet again in this lifetime.
That's very confident of you.
See you around. Find another.
It's a date. Mighty.
What a poignant, and it's still not over yet.
Yes, Cyrene.
I was right. In the end.
A lot has changed while you were away. I've met so many. I'm not the same person.
But to me, you've never changed at all. Fine.
Dawn Cloud. This place holds so many. I remember you could see the Gold Weaver sign from here. All the way down the mountain. But my eyes aren't what they used to be 1,000 years ago.
Cyphera? You...
Seamstress. Does Akama have any treasures so rare that not...
Of course it has. I heard there's a gem of all. It's truly a priceless treasure. Being a part of Kefali's
Gem of all work.
Nice! Got it. Well, please keep looking after...
Let me guess, Cyphera. You're probably already plotting to sneak into Dawncloud to... And your next move is probably trying to sell it to the...
Look, Seamstress. Are you sure you aren't...
You might be skilled at covering up lies. Don't lie to yourself.
What else am I supposed to do? That's the only... You keep talking about how I have the potential to become... But I don't know what I need to do to get there! The only things I'm good at are the underhanded... But I still...
I know, Cyphera. You are justified in your anger. Destiny... But... You have to believe... I am convinced that...
I just want everyone to believe that the world would that lie become reality.
Lies will always be lies, but sometimes...
Are you really planning to just stand there for...
I never thought I could slip past your
Still as charming with...
Thank you. I had a feeling back then that you were in...
Oh, and you didn't call me out.
Well, I thought you'd need some...
Enough small talk.
You're probably aware that Aglaya has earned the support, but they didn't get everybody.
I see.
Yes. I believe that we're setting out to campaign against Aquila in a feud.
You think those desperate dogs will try to... So, you want me to give them a nice...
You sure saw right through me, Miss Cypher. I have only one request.
Uh-huh. Hey, Deliverer. Do you even have any plan B as if I...
As the demigod of trickery, there are no other trump card.
What confidence. You talk... Then let me tell you something you don't know.
You mean...
Bet you didn't expect that, huh? That lunatic may have lost their mind.
Professor Anaxa once analyzed this.
Ha! Sacred Art's my foot! Allow me to let you in on the actual secret. Now that she's gone. And you're heading out to the Eye of...
What a dangerous situation we find. But since you're the one who brought it up...
Just look how ridiculously... But you guessed it right! Consider this a 2-for-1 deal.
You have my deepest gratitude.
Don't forget, Deliverer. There's a fundamental truth in this world. Cyphera will always need to make sure you don't die before you pay me.
I'm back. I've been trying to stay away from here since the black tide destroyed the grove. But the wind keeps pulling me back. Maybe... I know, little Ika. I know. I too miss the days of that. We have an even more important mission this time round. You're right. At least I can still afford to get lost. Oh, ancestors. Please wait for just a bit longer.